Today's message is about crystals and about how you can use them to help you manifest what you want in your life. So I've got a fair few little crystals here that I'm going to show you how fantastic they are and what different types and shapes that you can use to help you manifest. So let's get into it. One of the things I love about crystals is they've been around since time. You know, it's been referenced in Bibles, history books, all sorts of things. Now, crystals are used also daily in our LED televisions, in our watches, that they use the quartz in the watches. And there's so many other different things that they're using it for now. I even saw the other day they're putting tourmaline into shorts to help you to lose weight. I mean, it's amazing what people are using them for these days. However, today I want to talk to you about the purpose of them, what they do, because they encapsulate the earth energy. This is a lovely big citrine, a very, very big piece, very heavy, but very good for abundance. So let's talk about how they are a tool for your mind, body, and your soul. Literally, crystals are like an amplifier. It helps thoughts and connection to spirit to come through stronger. It helps you to meditate easier. Crystals just make you feel good, and each one of them definitely help with negativity, keeping you positive, giving you cleansing and clearing energies. But then there's some that are a little bit more specific, and you also have that energetic connection to them as well. So the first one, which was this nice big one that I showed you before, this is a citrine, and you can see how beautiful it is and all the different facets of it. But citrine in general is the abundance one. It is the one that manifests what you want, what we call this as a generator. But this was one of my mum's, and since she's passed, it's come to my house to live, and I love it very, very much. But what you can do with the citrine is actually write down your manifestations, write down what you want to accomplish, whether it's out of the year, in a relationship, in a job, or even just put money straight underneath it. It actually amplifies down through the point and grows whatever is underneath that, to have that connection between your heart and connection to the crystal, and that is the connection that you feel. Let's talk about crystals that are like sphere shaped. This is a clear quartz, and as you can see, it has rainbows, inflections, and all different. You'll see the light in there, so that is my light, so don't get too worried. It has a lot of different characters, and it helps to dispel all the different negative energy, different things that are happening in your life. So it is a real cleanser and clear, particularly clear quartz. It's one of the major ones that you don't necessarily need to cleanse. Now you can also have hearts like this little one here. So this is a cherry rose quartz heart. If it's in the heart, it's actually giving not only the properties of what the stone is, but also the shape of it as well. So it's really good. A lot of people have hearts and they give them to people who are sick, or angels. They give them to people who are in hospitals and don't really realize that they're actually giving them like an angel to be with them as well. This is lapis lazuli. They used to put these into the breastplates of people in the like in the Egyptians. They used to push them into the breastplates to be protection, because lapis lazuli helps you on the other side, and it's meant to help you bring abundance and strength and have a lot of protection on the other side. So that's one of the major stones that people ask me about, is black tourmaline. Now this is just one of my small pieces. I've got a really big one, but it's a really amazing rock. It just naturally sort of forms this line with the lines that are here. This is like just called a chunk of tourmaline. Now you can use tourmaline to help protect you, whether you're carrying that in your bra or in your pocket. You might want to get 4 small pieces or 5 small pieces, however big your house is, and you can start to do things like putting up a barrier of protection around your house. And when you put those crystals in each of the furthest 4 corners of your house, I want you to then see them, link them up, and also then writing your name on all the walls. That stops for a lot of people who are having bad dreams, or there's bad energy in the house. I've always had one underneath my bed, my kids' beds. I have them in the 4 corners of the house. I have one here in my office as well, and it just dispels negative energy. Now, crystals you can also use in your bath as well, and sometimes you can have them in your water and drink, but you have to be very careful because some crystals are porous. So always look up any crystal, whether it's porous, whether you can have it in your water or you can put it in your pot plants, or what you want to do with it. Now that's another thing everybody asks me, when you have a crystal and it breaks, what do you do with it? Well, you give it back to Mother Earth. You don't glue it back together. So you should really be able to go take that, or whatever part's broken, and go and put it back in the earth. Dig a place in the garden if you've got little fairy or water garden, put it in a pot plant. We always put our little broken pieces into a peace lily that I've had now for 25 years, so it's doing well, so it's very good. Again, you have to be very careful what type of crystal you put in, but I know that I've had amethyst in my fish tanks before to help with the fish, and they live a very long time, which is good. But there's so many uses for crystals, but today in particular, if you've watched this through and it's come up for you, it's a message for you today to get your crystals out, dust them off. You can put them underneath the moonlight, the full moon, to give them a blessing and let them to be cleansed and cleared, even your clear quartz, whichever ones you have. Putting them underneath the moonlight for the 3 nights of the full moon. You can use certain sprays that are being infused with essential oils. You may also, sometimes I like to have a bath with mine, and it cleanses the crystal and cleanses me at the same time, because I have salt water that's in there too. Again, there's so many different ways you can use smudges, there's so many different things, but crystals in general, they're wonderful. They make you feel good. You wear them. And another form of protection that I do with, if it's a crystal and you've like got this one at home, just see that grow like the size of you when you leave the house, and know that that's nearly like a protection bubble with you. You can do the same with the heart, or you can do the same even with your big crystal. It doesn't matter the size of the crystal, the properties are still the same. So I know this has been a long video, and all I can say to you is it's really important to watch and learn about crystals, because they really can help you. People are drawn to them, and it makes them feel really good as well. So I love my crystals. I know you will love yours when you choose one or reignite with one today. Allow them to take your energy of any negativity, any worry, any stress, and let it return back to you with joy and happiness and contentment. With saying that, I'll see you next time.